Hello, and welcome to the Luttrell Show. It is Friday, the Friday before Mother's Day. I'm super excited about a nice, quiet weekend without working because I nailed it this week. I did really good. And the reason I know that is because I keep track of everything that I do. And I like to document it and share it with my team and journal on a day-to-day basis. The reason I do this is because I got tired of working extremely hard all week long and not knowing what I had accomplished and what that had to do with our overall mission and where that needs to go. So some of you know, but I started a business with a partner, and it's called Focus Beverages, and we do sales and marketing for independent spirits brands. And what makes us different is that we are focusing on, we have a hugely technological backbone, but we are really about community building. And so we have, I spent this week and the last week just building out these amazing automations. If you've ever listened to me or seen me before ever, you know I'm an automation and process nerd, like an absolute geek. And so I'm gonna take this weekend off and I'm not even gonna think about work, but you know what I'm still gonna be doing? I'm still gonna be emailing people. I'm still going to be reaching out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And the reason I'm able to do this is because I use all kinds of different products and tools to make sure that I'm constantly active in the market without being, aggressive or weird. But, if you've seen one of my YouTube videos, I was talking about a social sales funnel, and that's basically what it is. So I work with 3 brands now, Kaye Tequila, Blank Vodka, and Beach Juice Rosé in a can. It's delicious. Pretty much, obviously, I wouldn't work with anything that I wasn't like a rabid fan of. But we have these amazing products, and so what I wanted to do was set up my social profile so that when people engaged, when I engage with them, then they engage with me, they can see who I am and what I do. So I set up all my hashtag clouds and made sure that it was very clear what the products were that I'm working with. And so when people go to when I reach out to people or I comment or engage on other people's social media, they're going to be drawn back to mine just to see who I am or what I'm doing and reciprocate. And that is an impression. And so, subconsciously or whatever, I'm not selling anything, but I am saying like I am available to sell you something if that's what you want. And so there's it goes way deeper than this. And something that's really cool is that at least cool to me is that I figured out a way to produce a lot of valuable content for our avatar customers by documenting the process that I am of just building my own business. And so what we do is our model is we're basically sharing everything that we know and showing you exactly how to do it on my YouTube channel. And you can do it yourself, if that's what you want, or you can work with us and we can give you a detailed playbook for your brand, or we can work with you to do coaching and to guide you along on the process, or we can do it all for you, which means that we recruit your sales force and train them on exactly how to do all these things that I talk about. So again, all of it's out in the open. And then when I said that I'm going to be emailing people all weekend, is like if you engage in that funnel. If you engage in, we're basically offering all of our documents, and all that we ask in return is for your email address, and we will that puts you into an automatic email system that gives you value content, and so you can build your own business. Now, the object of the game is, I guess the purpose of the game, and I don't want to be sneaky, that's why I'm just saying this out loud, is that, we want you to try to do it yourself. And, some of you will be able to do it, some of you won't. But we're the people that can do it, and I'm not really sure any of who else that we know in this space that's doing it, because they say the fortune is in the follow-up, but for us, all the follow-up is pretty well organized and set up into an automated CRM, much like a digital agency model. So I'm feeling really good about some of the stuff that we put out. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, and so you always build a machine, and then you gotta hang out and wait around for it to break down, and then you got to feed it gas every once in a while. But generally speaking, you'll see me on different channels all the time using different automations and RSS feeds, and IFTTT and Zapier, and it's some pretty wild stuff, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I feel like it's like what I'm doing right now, like everything that I do on a day-to-day basis is the culmination of a lifetime, of my adult lifetime of learning about marketing, sales, automation, just understanding the booze business, understanding how distribution works. And it's very, very exciting for me. It's very fulfilling. And I basically have a few focused hours because I have a 2.5-year-old at home, and I take care of them in the afternoons. So I have to spend all my bandwidth on literally, I have 3 or 4 hours a day to really focus on creative stuff. It's been very fulfilling the last couple weeks, just applying everything that I've learned into this focused thing, and then working with a team of people that I can train and show and just share how excited I am about this stuff. So I really hope you check it out. I don't want you to think that this is disingenuous in any way. It's just in the attention economy, we have to be trading in the currency of attention, and how much bandwidth and attention that we put into the inputs, has to be much less than the outputs. And so that's why I spent this week just setting this up, and it's completely scalable. So if you were our client, for instance, and we could manage your social media for you, we'd probably hire somebody to help us with the actual content part, but we can schedule it and set it up in a way that we can keep track of it and see that it's meaningful and that it's actually working or not working, and then we fix it. So it's completely scalable, and it's a delightful infrastructure that I'm just really, really amped about. And as a business owner, it's just your goal is to build a machine that pays you forever. And so that's I feel really good about having built that. So that's all for today. I look forward to communicating with you one way or the other. If you respond to anything that I send out, it goes directly to me, and it tells me. But again, it's Mother's Day weekend. I'm excited because my woman is amazing, and she gave me the best gift I've ever gotten. So I want to celebrate that with her. So I'll get back to you on Monday. But another thing is, somebody asked me why I always record in my closet. Well, the closet has a lot of sound dampening, so it's actually really quiet in here. Also, it's a south-facing window, so I don't have direct sunlight, but I have a suction cup tripod that I put on my window, and then that goes into a USB interface, USB-C interface for my Android phone, which goes into a Blue Yeti mic like this. And so I'm talking into my phone. I'm just like a nerd for mobility, so I just want to be able to make sure that I can do everything that I do from anywhere, because eventually I want to be able to do my job from a beach and have Mai Tais. All right, so thank you so much for your attention, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Everything that I've documented everything that I'm doing to build this agency, so check out the YouTube channel. It's all there. Not holding anything back. Every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, you get a new video. I may have to start releasing more than one video a day because they're starting to back up, but these are the exact same training documents that I use to work with our team to train and set up our sales staff. So hopefully this was useful and enjoyable. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks again for checking out The Luttrell Show. For fresh, daily content and a community of like-minded chefs and bartenders, be sure to join our Facebook group, Service and Hospitality Entrepreneurs. Also check out Jason Luttrell on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Clubhouse, or subscribe to The Luttrell Show wherever you get your podcasts. For more information about starting or growing your business, head to serviceempires.com. For show notes, head to shownotes.jluttrell.com. Thanks for tuning in. I've been Jason Luttrell, and we'll see you next time.